Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. It's official, Dean Henderson joins Nottingham Forest on loan. Dean Henderson is Manchester United's second choice goalkeeper. So didn't really get in goal much, last season made just 3 appearances. Back in 2020, Dean Henderson signed a contract at Man United until 2025. Dean Henderson's had quite a few loan spells. Don't forget, before he endured 2 successful loans with Sheffield United. Before, he had a loan spell with Shrewsbury. At one point he was out on loan with Grimsby Town, and at one point he was out on loan with Stockport County. Don't forget, Newcastle wanted Dean Henderson. Now, I want to give you some news on Eric Baily. So, Fulham won Eric Baily on loan with an option to buy. But sources close to Eric Baily have mentioned that the player has no interest in going anywhere. He wants to fight for his place at Manchester United. Eric Baily is not one of Man United's first choice centre-halves. He is a good centre-half, but he is injury prone, which is a concern. Manchester United got Baily from Villarreal back in 2016, paid around £30 million for him. We brought him in under the Jose Mourinho era. So Baily's been at Man United for over 5 years. He has 2 years left on his contract. Now, I want to give you some more news on Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Cristiano Ronaldo has requested Manchester United to let him leave. Bayern Munich have been interested in Ronaldo. Roma have been interested in him. He's also been linked with Chelsea. Not so long ago it said his former club Sporting Lisbon were in for him. Don't forget, Ronaldo began his playing career with Sporting Lisbon. The other week it said that Ronaldo was not satisfied of the lack of progress with transfers. Ronaldo believes that he still has 3 or 4 years left at the top level. Ronaldo's 37 now. His contract at Manchester United expires next year. There is an option to extend for a further year. He's the highest earner at Man United at the moment. He earns £480,000 a week. Man United re-signed Ronaldo last year from Juventus. Since Ronaldo re-signed, he's got 18 goals in the Premier League and 24 goals in all competitions. Not so long ago, he won the Goal of the Season award and he got named the Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year. Ronaldo's got a very good pedigree as a player. He's won over 30 trophies in his playing career. That includes 5 Ballon d'Ors. Ronaldo missed Man United's final game against Crystal Palace at the end of last season because he picked up a hip injury. like I've mentioned already, Ten Hag is going to get rid of players this summer. We've seen players leave on free transfers this year. Earlier on this year, Edison Cavani left Manchester United. Cavani did have his good games as a United player. He had some poor games as well. Cavani did lose his place in the team when Ronaldo re-signed last year. Man United got Cavani on a free transfer from PSG back in the summer of 2020. Not so long ago, Juan Mata left Man United on a free transfer. Juan Mata did have a good career at Manchester United. He endured around 8 years at the club, so reflecting on that, he was a long-serving player. But most of the time, he was classified as a squad player because he didn't get in the team much. Man United did get Mata from Chelsea back in 2014 for 37.1 million. With add-ons, it was like 40 million. Jesse Lingard left Manchester United. Lingard was part of the club for a long time. He came up our academy, but I'll say the same thing as I said regarding Mata. Most of the time he was classified as a squad player because he didn't get in the team much. At one point Lingard endured a 4-month loan spell with West Ham and he made an impact. Not so long ago, Matic left Man United. Roma did announce the signing of Matic. Matic is now reuniting with Jose Mourinho. When Matic was at Man United, he was not one of Man United's first choice midfielders, but despite that, he'd still been given his opportunities. I always had my strong reservations about Matic. At the time we got him, Matic was not one of our first choice midfield targets. And a lot of United fans were unhappy when we actually signed Matic back in 2017. We got him from Chelsea in a deal worth 40 million. Matic endured around 5 years at the club. Not so long ago, Paul Pogba left Man United on a free transfer. I think he's gone back to Juventus. Like I said, Dean Henderson's just gone out on loan. And not so long ago, Lee Grant retired. Alex Telles, I think he's on his way out of the club. If he doesn't leave this year, he'll leave next year. Telles has endured a difficult time at Man United. He appeared to be our first choice left back under Rangnick. That's only because Luke Shaw wasn't available. Phil Jones is definitely on his way out of the club. Phil Jones is not one of our first choice centre halves. He's only made 3 or 4 Premier League appearances since January 2020. At one point he was out of an knee injury for a while. Jones has endured 11 years or so at Man United, so reflecting on that, he's been a long-serving player. His contract expires next year. Axel Tuanzebe, I think he's on his way out of the club. Last season Tuanzebe was out on loan with Aston Villa. Well, Tuanzebe has endured 3 loan spells with Aston Villa, so reflecting on that, he's gained experience. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I think there's a good chance that he'll be leaving this year. Last time I read up, it said Crystal Palace were interested in signing him on loan. Well, Bissaka was at Crystal Palace before he came to Man United. And Wan-Bissaka was not our first choice right back under Ralph Rangnick. Diego Dalot was. Defensively, Bissaka's good most of the time, but the attacking side of his game is not that good. And I've said so many times, there's aspects of Bissaka's game that's got to improve. His attacking, his crossing, his positioning. Bissaka's endured 3 full seasons at Man United. Man United got him back in the summer of 2019 in a deal worth 50 million. And next year, players will leave Manchester United. I think next year, Lindelof will leave, Fred will leave. Rashford could leave next year, if he doesn't pick up form and he doesn't stop getting injuries. Luke Shaw, same with him. I think he could leave next year if he doesn't pick up form and he doesn't stop getting injuries. Tom Eaton, I think he'll leave as well. Tom Eaton's like Man United's third choice, probably second choice now, obviously with Dean Henderson going out on loan to Forest. Man United are looking to get rid of Anthony Martial as well to raise funds. Last season Martial was out on loan with Sevilla. We've seen quite a few players return from loan spells. Obviously Brandon Williams is now back at Man United. Last season he was out on loan with Norwich. Andres Pereira, I think, came back to Man United last season when he out on loan with Flamengo. At one point he was out on loan with Lazio. Andres Pereira, I've heard, that wants a permanent switch to Flamengo. Amad Diallo, he returned from his loan. Last season he was out on loan with Rangers. Man United got Amad Diallo from Atalanta for around 37 million. Man United paid around 19 million up front. Like I said, Tuanzebe, he returned from his loan spell. So yeah, they are quite a few of the players that have returned. That I haven't mentioned them all. So yeah, and on my last video I gave you the news on Tyrell Malacia and Lisandro Martinez. So Tyrell Malacia to Manchester United is a done deal. Fabrizio Romano confirmed that. Tyrell Malacia has agreed personal terms with Manchester United. He said Man United will pay an initial 15 million euros, could rise to 17 million euros. Prior to this though, it said that Tyrell Malacia's move to Man United was facing significant complications. But anyway, Tyrell Malacia will be the first signing this summer for Man United, and he will be the first signing of the Erik ten Hag era. Tyrell Malacia has been at Feyenoord for a long time. He joined Feyenoord's academy back in 2008 and he broke into their senior squad back in 2017. He is a left back. And Man United have made a 37 million offer for Lisandro Martinez. This was according to Samuel Lockhurst from the Manchester Evening News. Man United have moved ahead of Arsenal in the pursuit of Lisandro Martinez. Lisandro Martinez is hopeful of a move to Man United. Arsenal have made 3 attempts to get him. I think Ajax have rejected 2 offers from Arsenal. Lisandro Martinez is at Ajax, he's a defender. He can also be deployed as a midfielder. And I'm confident that Manchester United will sign Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong is open to joining Man United after a fee was agreed. He said Man United agreed a 56.2 million fee, but more with add-ons. There again, Frenkie de Jong told Man United and Barcelona that he doesn't want to leave Barcelona. Don't forget, Barcelona wanted Harry Maguire as part of the deal for Frenkie de Jong, but Man United rejected that offer. Earlier on this week, Man United expected to complete a transfer for de Jong. De Jong will address Man United's deficiencies in that midfield because he's a versatile midfielder. De Jong has been at Barcelona since 2019, so he's been with them for around 3 years. He's got a contract with Barcelona till 2026. Barcelona did get him from Ajax for around £65 million. There's a lot of players that Erik Ten Hag wants to recommend to the club. You know, Ten Hag's transfer budget has already been revealed. I think he's been given around 100 million to spend this summer. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do. Consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.